Good morning. For Tuesday's trainer's tip today, we're going to talk a little bit about teaching the side pass or teaching some lateral movement from up on our horse's back. I got asked a few weeks ago if I would teach that, and I've done it before, but we'll do it again. So first of all, I want to explain this little horse. So she's small, but she's mighty. She's kind of a little mighty mouse for us. She is a coming 4-year-old Mustang, so she's not all that baby, she's just small. But she got a big attitude and got a big motor, and she thinks she always wants to tell us what to do. So you may see me spank her on the butt from time to time, and that's to get her moving forward. She will stop and act like she's going to rear up, and I'm never going to give her that opportunity to start that. If she starts hesitating to move forward, I'm going to spank her on the butt like that and make sure. Now, she was starting to stop there, so I spanked her. Anyway, so we're going to work on the side pass a little bit. So the very first thing that I try to teach these guys is this movement right here. Bring that nose around, yield that hind quarter, disengage that hind quarter. Okay, they've got to be able to do that before we can get them to side pass. And you'll notice that she's pretty soft in her mouth because, like I always say, the way to get them soft in their mouth is get them soft in their belly. So it's not coming through my hands, it's coming through my legs. I'm not pulling it all on her. I'm just asking her to bend around this leg. All right, right there, she still does it without me even pulling her. So now that we have that hind quarter move in, it's really easy to start the side pass. And the way we're going to do that is we're just going to ride her up to the fence here on about a 45-degree angle. I'm going to stop, and then I'm going to push this hind quarter around. Now, as soon as she moves that hind quarter a little bit, I release. Then I'm going to ask again. Move that hind quarter. She didn't want to move forward, so I'm going to spank her on the butt. Move the hind quarter over and release. Okay, and then we'll get back on that 45-degree angle. We'll get moving forward, and we'll push that hind quarter over and release. Now remember, as soon as they start to move, that's when you have to make that release so that they understand. Now there, she really overachieved. We'll go and do it this direction too. We'll ride her to the fence kind of on an angle. I didn't get a very good angle there. I got to get started over again. My dog is really interesting here. Might have to really start over. I got to spank her on the butt to get her to move forward. And then I'm going to move that hind quarter over and release. Okay, when we get that front to move over, we'll move that hind quarter over and release. All right, and then pretty soon we'll be able to start putting that all together. I'll see if I can side pass her away from us a little bit. So this is only the first day of her trying this. So right here, we'll just put a little bit of forward in there, a little bit of walk sideways and release, a little bit of walk sideways and release. And if you start with them up here against the fence, it makes it a lot easier because you don't have to constantly be trying to stop them. So remember always to release your horse to the maneuver. When they do the maneuver that you're asking for, make sure that you release them. We want to release to the maneuver. So that's Tuesday's trainer's tip. I hope you have a great week.